Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we hit it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, and no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
Shot and I took it, I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go, I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving,
Yeah, Daz.
I get a chance to take it. We about to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out there, that's what it takes. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This here,
I'm streaming it.
That's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
How many niggas didn't get my fourth win is crazy.
North of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today it's week 3.
The NFL on this field.
Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington
in this very stadium. Bro, why is my lineup not right? Why is this thing on my kicker channel?
In full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, bro. Why are my offensive players superstar not X Factor? Where did they X Factor? Cheating ass game, boy, I tell you.
Right away is Watson. That swung out wide to Sanders. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
To throw again on second down. Watson. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this
Who the fuck is that?
He'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Mario Edwards from his in spot, able to
Mario
push it and
Edwards,
drop it
right.
behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw, Watson. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 45. This defense for the Commanders is strong last week as they hit their squad and prove the 2-8.
The big difference in the ball game, first turnovers, 3 of them in 5. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Did this nigga only barely make it?
They take a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of run. It's kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On play action, it's Brady. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for
Defense,
like
buddy.
Ha 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 ha. Incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, this thing's crazy as fuck.
On 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
He running it. He running it.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odigizua.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. And this one's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
On 2nd and 12, Brady, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try and extend.
Yeah, there's talking, Jay.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good. And
Good kick, my boy.
They'll remain down by 3. So an 8-play drive gets them down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down, back to Sanders.
God damn, it wouldn't let me go to the outside the whole time.
43. They follow up the first down 1 yard line with a minimum gain of 2.
I know the speed is a hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Watson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone.
Game stinks.
Missed opportunity to pin him back. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit the draw. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Oh, my linebacker's not dropping back far enough.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Oh, yeah, actually.
McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Look at TJ average, bro. I mean, TJ Ford.
23 yards the pickup there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover.
Yeah, this nigga thing is crazy as fuck.
From turning into points for the other side.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo. Did that really just happen?
Some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. It's on the run a bit. He made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage. The Commanders bring out the nickel package on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And they will finally get it. He's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there.
This nigga is funny as
With
shit,
3rd
bro.
and 9 looming. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Oh my God, thank you.
Intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson.
Hey, yo.
Darius Slay with a pick. And they have the football.
Hey, yo.
At the 24-yard
Come on, dummy.
Certainly feels like the classic second.
Come on, dummy.
Let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead.
Come on,
Why
dummy.
did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to
Come on, dummy.
Washington now going to use the
This game is sick.
timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go.
This game is sick, man.
throwing the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Brady going to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Gano's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. As Sanders there with a 1st down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. 2nd half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Play action, play action, play action.
From the 24, Brady. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. So Charles talking about a play that could prove pivotal, and I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
You talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as you like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game tied this stage of the contest. Boy. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Two name stinks.
Protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And some room to roll now. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. The middle they go with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is 10-3.
Good blocking, fellas. Great front and blocking. Establish that run, man.
Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens.
Yep, got his ass.
The 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's
Rodriguez, what are you doing, dude?
You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. So normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he
under a heavy rush.
Good night, Brady.
He goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively,
watch McCaffrey. Watch McCaffrey. Back to the tight end. Yes, sir.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Got a man, Slater.
Oh my God. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know which side it was going.
To the Eagles' 32-yard line. Now Brady. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdowns to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice
You're running it. Never mind.
Zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. again, it's Brady.
Oh yeah, this nigga Brady doing anything.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that's
Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Give me that shit.
Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that
That's great defense.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt.
That's great defense. Let's get off the field right here, fellas. Let's get off the field right here.
They need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Yep. Get out the field, defense.
My goodness, incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So an interesting decision at this stage of the game to go for it. Do you think maybe that missed field goal earlier had anything to do with it?
If it did, I'm really surprised because usually one miss is not enough to alter your game plan. My only thought is maybe he got hurt, or maybe they just understand that it's not his day for some other reason we don't know right now. But in general situations, you run him back out there and let him have another chance.
Off of play action, it's Watson.
Dummy. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Oh my God. I hit the wrong button. No way, dummy. Oh my God, I'm shooting myself in my foot.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third
Thank you, Brady.
time. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense is here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Going deep for Diggs.
Come on, you gotta make that throw, D-Rock. Oh my God, he cooked that nigga.
But you gotta leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down right at the 40.
It's such a dot, fellas. Oh my God, that's such a dot. Look at that. Oh my God, perfect spiral right to Diggs in the bread basket. You feel me?
Watson off play action.
Oh my God, it's a dot.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in.
Oh my God, that's a dot.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And your late turnover leads to a 4-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
What's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. You're able to do so here.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Give it big.
Why is he getting his hands on the ball? We not.
When he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
We pay our pick.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Bro, no way Marcus May is coming down that fast.
Completions on 1st and 2nd down bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion.
Oh my God, you got it there.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Oh my God, TJ, the double move was crazy. The double move was crazy, I swear it was.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Forced out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
He just burned this shit out this linebacker.
Touchdown, Washington. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something special here on 4th and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's taken to the 26.
Oh, hit him. Punch that ball out.
As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Commanders will take over a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Brady now on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle. If a tackle happens inbounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Back-to-back incompletions. This is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brady to throw again. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Brady got to have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Buda Baker with a
to the apartments. To the apartments. To the apartments. To the apartments.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Extra point attempt to follow here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
That new offense playbook.
Out there set and ready for this next drive. The Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter.
What playbook you got?
Out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to send that film.
I got a shit yet again.
And figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That throw by Brady incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important thing for a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on.
And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
The Washington offense on the line and ready to roll. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now.
Said Carlton Davis' ass.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it.
Yeah, all right, my flow sinister.